For 9 months, my parents injected me with stimulants to awaken my superior DNA and locked me in a room wired to electrocute me if I slept. What if your parents' love became the most terrifying prison imaginable? For years, my home wasn't a sanctuary. It was a lab, and I was the experiment. They called it human optimization. I called it pure hell. My parents actually met at some extremist biohacking conference. You know, one of those places where people talk about transcending human limitations with sheer willpower and a whole lot of questionable chemistry. They both truly believed sleep was a weakness, a crutch for inferior people, and that true genetic champions could just function without it. They'd trained themselves to sleep maybe 2 hours a night. Max, using a cocktail of stimulants and meditation techniques they swore activated some dormant DNA. Our house? It was lit up 24/7 with these industrial lights because darkness, they claimed, triggered primitive sleep responses. So yeah, I grew up thinking it was totally normal to hallucinate from exhaustion, and that other kids who needed 8 hours were just lazy. My own sleep deprivation training started when I was 5. They called them gentle methods back then. Ice water baths and loud alarms every time my eyes dared to close. By the time I was 10, I was on a strict 2-hour sleep regime. The rest of the time was dedicated to consciousness expansion exercises. Imagine staring at strobe lights while reciting multiplication tables or doing push-ups every time. You felt drowsy. But the real torture began when puberty hit. My body desperately needed more sleep to develop, but my parents saw this as a weakness, a betrayal trying to corrupt their genetically superior daughter. So naturally, they tripled down on the deprivation protocols. They even hired a man named Dr. Volkov. He'd been expelled from multiple countries for human experimentation, but he claimed he could eliminate the need for sleep entirely. He started injecting me with cocktails of stimulants that made my heart race so fast I honestly thought it would explode. When those stopped working, he moved on to electrical shocks. I had to wear this vest that would zap me every few minutes whenever my brainwaves indicated I was approaching sleep. I'd jump and convulse while trying to do my homework, just constantly jolting. My older sister Jade had gone through this program before me, and the results. They were horrifying. She'd been beautiful, brilliant, before the sleep deprivation. Now, at 20, she looked like a walking corpse. Hollow eyes, trembling hands. She'd developed seizures from the constant stimulation, and full story video added in below.